Since the beginning of this year, the Democratic Republic of the Congo has been experiencing a severe outbreak of Mpox, with more than 14,000 reported cases and 511 deaths.
In response to the spread of monkeypox beyond the Democratic Republic of Congo and the risk of further international transmission within and outside Africa, the World Health Organization Director General, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, has announced that the Emergency Committee under the International Health Regulations will be convened. African governments are advised not to impose travel restrictions yet on affected countries.
In the past month, about 50 confirmed and more suspected cases have been reported in 4 countries neighboring the DRC that have not reported before: Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda. WHO is working with the governments of the affected countries, the Africa CDC, NGOs, civil society, and other partners to understand and address the drivers of these outbreaks. Stopping transmission will require a comprehensive response with communities at the center. WHO has standing recommendations on Mpox, which include advice not to impose travel restrictions on affected countries.
Dr. Rosamund Lewis, technical lead for monkeypox, WHO Health Emergencies Program, says the spread of monkeypox is more rapid through sexual transmission, with a case fatality rate of 3.6%.
The case fatality ratio overall in the Democratic Republic of the Congo is around 3.6%, higher in endemic areas and especially in infants and young children, and lower in the eastern part of the country at the moment, where spread is more rapid through sexual transmission.
To further curtail the spread in Africa, Tedros says vaccines have been approved. The WHO boss has set up a committee to decide if monkeypox constitutes a public health emergency.
I have triggered the process for emergency use listing of both vaccines, which will accelerate vaccine access, particularly for lower-income countries. In light of the spread of Mpox outside DRC, and the potential for further international spread within and outside Africa, I have decided to convene an emergency committee under the international health regulations to advise me on whether the outbreak represents a public health emergency of international concern.
The Permanent Representatives Committee of the African Union has also approved an emergency allocation of $10.4 million from existing COVID funds to the Africa Center for Disease Control and Prevention to support ongoing efforts to combat monkeypox outbreak across the continent. Olije Wapera, Arise News.